Binanatan ni Senator Rapi Tulfo itong sina Senator Loren Legarda at si Senator Alan Peter Cayetano. Una, si Loren Legarda, ayon kay Senator Rapi Tulfo, hindi dapat tawaging bayani itong 18 Marites. At pahabol niya kay Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, wag masyadong paimportante. Kasi kung matatandaan po ninyo, ito pong si Alan Peter Cayetano mukhang demanding. Gusto, nasa front page po siya ng newspaper. Kaya yan po yung dalawang pagbanat nito pong si Senator Senator Rapi Tulfo sa dalawa, no? At kayo ba'y sumasang-ayon sa sinasabi nitong si Senator Rapi Tulfo na huwag tawaging bayani itong 18 Marites? Kung kayo po'y sumasang-ayon, mag-comment po kayo ng yes. Kung hindi naman, mag-comment po kayo ng no. Ito po kasi, sabi po ni Senator Rapi Tulfo sa bahagi ng kanyang opening statement sa isang consultative meeting ng Blue Ribbon Committee kanina, mamaya babanggitin po natin kung bakit consultative meeting at hindi po hearing ang tawag, ay sinabi niya, hindi ako papayag na matabi ang mga sinungaling na ito, referring po sa 18 Marites, kila Jose Rizal, Andres Bonifacio, at dakila nating OFWs. Ganito kasi ang nangyari niyan mga tol, for context. Noong June 4, nagsagawa po ng bogus hearing ito pong sina Rodante Marcoleta, Alan Peter Cayetano at iba pang senador at umattend po doon itong si Loren Legarda. Ang sabi ni Loren Legarda, ako ay makikinig sa ating mga bayani ngayon. Ang hindi niya alam, kasama siya sa sinasabi ng mga 18 Marites na ito na tumanggap ng maleta with, syempre, si Senator Mark Villar. Dalawa sila. Pero ngayong araw po na ito, may pagbabago po sa statement ng mga 18 Marites ayon kay Attorney Levito Baligod. Nagkamali lamang daw po sila. Hindi daw po kasama sa nabigyan ng maleta si Loren Legarda at Mark Villar. Mga sinungaling talaga, no? Kaya tama lamang nabansagan po natin silang 18 Marites. At syempre, nadidismaya si Senator Win Gatchalian, ang ating acting Senate President at Senate President pro tempore, dahil mas pinili po nitong 18 Marites na magpa-press conference sa opisina nitong si Senator Robin Padilla. Naturingang pumunta po sila diyan sa Senado, hindi naman po sila dumalo doon sa consultative meeting. Kaya ito po yung naging pahayag kanina ni Senator Win Gatchalian. Nakadidismaya at hindi sumipot sa hearing ng Senate Blue Ribbon Committee ang 18 bodyguards. Hindi dapat pumipili ng pupuntahan kung alam mo sa puso mo na ang dala mo ay katotohanan. Tama, di ba mga tol? Kung ikaw ay nagsasabi ng totoo, bakit ka mag-iisip na ikaw ay makukontempt dyan? Katotohanan lang naman ang sasabihin mo. Saka walang mangyayaring contempt dahil hindi naman po hearing yung kanina. Yun po ay consultative meeting lamang. Bakit po consultative meeting? Kasi sa pagpapaliwanag nga po ni Senator Kiko Pangilinan, ito po yung kanyang nilinaw. Sa balita po ng GMA News, nilinaw ni Senator Kiko Pangilinan na hindi umano hearing ang isinasagawa ngayon ng Gatchalian Black kundi isang consultative meeting bilang respeto umano sa ibang mga senador. Hindi pa po kasi constituted ang Blue Ribbon Committee mga tol. Hindi pa po buo yung 17 members po nito. Pakinggan po natin si Senator Kiko Pangilinan dito.
May I now request the Blue Ribbon Committee Secretary to acknowledge our resource persons for today. Committee Secretary.
Magandang umaga sa ating lahat. As earlier noted, for the record, today's proceedings are being conducted as a consultation and organizational meeting rather than a hearing of the committee. The purpose is to facilitate the orderly transition and continuity of the committee's work pending the completion of its reorganization and membership and formal constitution of the committee. As we proceed with the formal and official public consultation meeting of this committee, allow us to place on record the following and reiterate the following. The June 3 session, convened by 12 senators, was in compliance with the Constitution, the rules of the Senate, and jurisprudence. And 12 being a quorum, all acts pertaining to the official business of the Senate in plenary on June 3 are deemed lawful, consistent with the Constitution, including the motion to declare all elected positions vacant, which includes the position of Senate President, number one. Number two, the election of Senator Win Gatchalian as Senate President pro tem to address the vacancy in the position of Senate President is also lawful and consistent with the Constitution. And number three, the election of Senator Erwin Tulfo as chairperson of the Blue Ribbon Committee is likewise lawful and consistent with our rules. In addition, the official acts of the Senate in plenary last June 3 has been recognized as lawful and consistent with the Constitution by the Office of the President, the House of Representatives, several retired Supreme Court justices, deans, and eminent professors of law of various law schools nationwide, 5 former Senate presidents, and no less than the Integrated Bar of the Philippines, the largest organization of lawyers in the country. As such, we reiterate, therefore, that the so-called Blue Ribbon Committee hearing conducted last Thursday, June 4, was illegal, void ab initio, and had no binding effect.
Illegal, void ab initio, no legal binding yung hearing noong June 4 ni na Marcoleta. Yan po ang pinaninindigan ngayon ng kasalukuyang administrasyon sa Senado. At higit sa lahat mga tol, itong nangyaring kanina diyan po sa Blue Ribbon ay nililinaw ni Senator Kiko Pangilinan na hindi po hearing kung hindi isang consultative meeting.
It is in this context that today's public consultation and organizational meeting of the Blue Ribbon Committee is being called to order. And we hope that with this proceedings, we will be able to get to the bottom of the truth behind the allegations earlier presented. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And
Okay? Ang status ngayon yan, suspended. No? Kasi nakalulungkot sapagkat napakalakas po ng tumamang lindol sa Mindanao region. Ito po ay umabot sa 7.8 magnitude. At dahil po doon, ayon kay Chairman Erwin Tulfo, we sympathize with the victims of earthquake in Mindanao. Kaya po dalawang bagay, we suspend this meeting bilang paggalang po sa mga biktima ng matinding lindol dyan po sa Mindanao. Suspended po in the meantime ang meeting ng Blue Ribbon Committee. Ganun pa man, talakayin po natin kung ano po yung mga nangyari kanina. No? At muli, sa pagsisimula po ng consultative meeting na yan sa pamumuno nitong si Senator Erwin Tulfo, ito po yung kanyang naging opening statement. At basahin ko na lamang po. Ayon kay Senator Erwin Tulfo sa kanyang opening statement, sa akin pong mga kasamahan sa Senado, sa ating mga resource persons, at sa bawat Pilipinong sumusubaybay, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Today, we gather for the consultative meeting and our organizational briefing to organize the Blue Ribbon Committee under the present majority bloc headed by our Senate President pro tempore and Acting Senate President Sherwin Gatchalian. To be clear, we will be asking updates from the executive agencies. At bahagi niyan mga tol, yung paglilinaw ng NBI kanina. No? Re-reactionan din po natin yon. As we proceed, this committee must likewise address the circumstances surrounding the June 4 press conference held in this session hall. That press conference was presented to the public as a Blue Ribbon Committee proceeding despite having no authorization from the duly recognized chairman of the committee or from the office of the acting Senate President. It was conducted outside established Senate rules and institutional processes. Simply put, it was not a legitimate Blue Ribbon Committee hearing. It was irregular, a hausyaw, a make-believe investigation masquerading as an official Senate proceeding. Sa isinagawang ilehitimong pagdinig, muling naungkat ang mga testimonya ng 18 Maleta Boys kaugnay sa di umano'y milyon-milyong kickback mula sa flood control projects na idiniliver daw nila sa ilang mga opisyal, kabilang na po sa inyong lingkod at maging sa isang pari. Ito po ay walang basihan at walang katotohanan, ni walang naipresentang dokumento, resibo o anumang konkretong patunay, kundi para puro mga salita lamang. Madaling magturo, madaling gumawa ng kwento, at napakadaling manira ng reputasyon. Kaya tungkulin ng Blue Ribbon Committee na tiyaking ang bawat alegasyon ay nakabatay sa matibay na ebidensya at mapagkakatiwalaang testimonya. Hindi po tayo papayag na basta na lamang may darating po dito sa komite na ito para maglahad ng kung ano-ano na wala naman pong ebidensya o mga testigo na bigla na lamang susulpot. Kinabukasan, di na mahagilap. Maybe he is referring to Orle Gutesa, no mga tol? Hindi tayo narito upang magbigay ng hatol batay lamang sa mga haka-haka. Narito tayo upang alamin ang katotohanan. At this juncture, please allow me to acknowledge the presence of my esteemed colleagues, blah blah blah, no? And before we proceed, let us pause for a minute of silent prayer for our kababayans in Mindanao. Meron pong 7.8 magnitude na lindol na tumama po kanina lamang.